everyone, and welcome back to SoulCast. My name is Jen Westlake from Soululaire.com. I'm really happy to see you again this week, and I hope all of you are feeling blessed and loved because you are. This week, I want to talk to you about forgiveness. There's a lot of information that is coming out in this world, and a lot of it is not good. We are living through what is called the apocalypse. The ancient definition of that is the revealing. The things that have been hidden from us are now being revealed for us to take a look at and to use our free will to decide if we want to continue living in a state of darkness and oppression, slavery, manipulation, deceit. These are the things that we are uncovering that have been happening in our world. We're learning that the leaders in our governments are criminals and crooks, and they've been defrauding the people for basically for thousands of years. But here in America, every day things are being revealed about the people in charge of our money system, of all the different branches of our government, the corporations, and they're not pretty and they're not good. And I remember when I was in one of my near-death experiences, I was taught that we need to forgive. And we break that down into kind of three categories. Did you forgive God? Did you forgive yourself? And do you forgive others? This is going to be something difficult as we learn about all the things that have been done to us, against us, at our expense, regarding our livelihood and our lives. And so some of these things that we're learning and the fact that we're being asked to forgive is going to be quite a difficult thing to do. Many people raised their fists to God and said, "Why did you let this happen?" And God might respond back, "Why did you allow this to happen? What was your role in this situation? Did you comply? Did you agree? Did you go along? Did you stay silent?" But you still need to forgive God, and you need to forgive yourself. And when we find out about these criminals and the dastardly, horrific things that they have done, are you going to be able to find it in your heart to forgive them? There was a movie that recently came out called Sound of Freedom that talks about some of the horrors of child trafficking. And we're learning that that is something that has a far-reaching and deeper scope than we probably ever realized. And are we going to be able to forgive those people? Because we're being asked to. I'm not saying that what they did is okay. I'm saying that we need to forgive them, and we also need to allow them to face justice by the rule of law. And it is not meant for us to take justice into our own hands. We need to be careful that we step back and allow true justice to take place. In the spiritual realm, the scriptures say, vengeance is mine, thus saith the Lord. And so it is our job to forgive and give that over to our higher power and allow our higher power to dish out justice or vengeance, whatever is required. And so it's really hard to do that. It's asking us to do a lot. But we're going to be so angry as more and more revelations come out. And we're going to be asked every day to turn that over to God and do our best to forgive. It's all right to be disgusted. It's all right to be infuriated and angry, but let justice take its course through the proper means by the proper people. It's also a time to forgive yourself for whatever role you may or may not have played. It's time to forgive yourself of the mistakes you've made in your life, to forgive yourselves of all those humiliating things that you've done, the things that you're embarrassed about when you think about it, like, oh, why did I do that? It's time to let all of that go. So in any way, and well, in every way and on every level, it's time to forgive and to let it go and turn it over to your higher power to allow true justice to take place. This week, as we continue to go through all these changes, and we're learning more and more as more revelations come out every week, that we need to be persistent in our own goals. We deserve to be persistent in keeping our spiritual practice alive, keeping our vibrations high, by focusing on what's going right in our lives, by doing the best we can to stepping into our joy and into our bliss, and focusing on the beautiful future, the new reality that you want to create for yourself, your dreams, your goals, the beautiful new future that is coming our way sooner than you may realize. I feel like time is speeding up, and we've talked about that before. So things are happening in one sense of the word, not fast enough, but then on the other side, they are happening very, very quickly. So keep your balance, step back, be that bird up in the tree, the owl or the eagle up in the tree, just observing. Remember to do your best to remain lovingly detached, emotionally neutral, as you are the one standing as a witness to this transition. You're standing as a witness to the revelations and the realizations as we are waking up, and that we are growing up, and that we are stepping into our personal sovereignty, and we are behaving like an adult in our lives. One final thing that I'd like to talk about also, excuse me, is last week we talked about cosmic waves and solar rays. With all of these energies, we've been asked to use our discernment. We need and deserve to discard those things that are not in our highest and best good. We need to discard the things that are that no longer serve us, that hold us back, that keep us down, that keep us feeling small and little. Because I can tell you that that is a lie. That is not the truth. You are important, and you are confident and self-assured. You are a son or daughter of the Most High God, and you are loved. You are capable and competent beyond your comprehension. So I ask you to make sure that you get your soul time and spend time in your sacred space. Spend time nurturing your own soul and getting to know your own soul, for it is through your soul that you connect to the source, to the one infinite creator of all that is. So you deserve your soul time. You can take more than 5 minutes, but try to spend some soul time every day. And as needed, you may need to step back every day and take a break, and to just stop from all the chaos and the craziness of your life and the events of this world, and just go within and find that peace and just that quiet, and commune with yourself and with the divine. I want you to know that these energies that are coming in, we need to integrate them into our minds and into our hearts and into our souls and into our bodies. Sorry. All of these energies we need to integrate and take the highest vibration and the best quality of these energies and incorporate them into ourselves and into our lives. So this is a week of integration of all these things that we've been talking about these last few weeks. This might be easier said than done, but every day you just take one step, even if it's a baby step forward on your spiritual path, on this ascension project that we are all going through at this time. I want you to know how much I appreciate you and how grateful I am that you chose to be on earth at this time. You are more important than you realize, and you are a light in the darkness. And I cannot emphasize that enough. Thank you so much for all that you do and for who you are and for sharing your gifts and qualities with everyone you come in contact with, sharing your wisdom, sharing your knowledge, and sharing your love. So thank you so much. I wish you a blessed and joy-filled, love-filled week, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye.